Hey guys, I'm super pumped because today, my future game of the year, right in here. This is going to be huge. I'm so excited to show you guys. So let's not talk about it anymore and just get into this awesomeness. Alright guys, now before we get into this, I just want to say that I like a lot of miniatures. Like this guy, he's cool, but you know what? The game's bad, doesn't matter. Same with this one, right? Cool mini, right? Nah, dumb. Wanna know why it's dumb? Because it's not this. This is going to be, I'm going to be playing this every single day for a long time after I open this up. Super excited about it. I've been telling you guys about this for a while now. Now, I want to say that, and then this is just a hint, but obviously one of my favorite movies, and not just because my girl C is in it, but I mean, this is quality entertainment, so is this. So with that, let's open her up. Let's get it going. Oh man, I'm like shaking. Okay. Whew. In here, we have upside down. Get out of here. Monopoly Unicorns versus Llamas. That's right. This has been, like, when I found out that they made this, I was so excited. I mean, this is for serious gamers only. 2 to 6 players, ages 8+. This is where it's at. Look at all this. Look at this. Look at the miniatures. Look at that. You get 2 custom dice. They're custom. They're pink and white, kind of like ice cream. I like that. And you got all the different the different places. And this is like team versus team because this is like really strategic. All right, let's get into it. Oh man, I am shaking. Guys, I hope you're excited. I am pumped up. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Whew, I'm like sweating. This is, see, choose your team, improve your adorable beast is best. Look at that. You gotta go beast mode to get this. All right. All right, first things first. Cardboard. Cardboard is typical cardboard. That's all right. That's good. You notice here, it's got the really nice glue job actually, with some wonderful like rainbow colors. I like the pink and how it goes into the purple the best. I think that's great. But if you give me a good teal, like there's not a lot of teal there, but that would be ideal. But all that looks good. You look at that, so you get kind of like the little, like when you get wrapping paper and you're using the last little bit. That's how Monopoly does it. They use the last little bit, so you get that little kind of whatever that is. All right, throwing that away. Look at this. You get 2 different kinds of paper money because, again, it's team-based, okay? You got to go llama versus unicorn here. Look at that. Easy open. Anybody could do it. Your kids could do this. But you don't want them touching this. I know that. This is daddy's game. All right. All right. Look at all this you get. Look how crisp that is. I mean, that is like durable. This is going to last forever. This is play after play after play session. Like, that is complete. Look at that. It just comes right back. It's fantastic. All right, so you got 100s, you got 500s, and you probably have less than the 500s because you don't need as much. Because, I mean, you're not that good at the game, obviously, right? So you're going to have a lot of these 100s. It gets you kind of used to just having, like, you know, single ones. So you have a whole bunch of single ones. That's important. All right, moving that. Got rid of that. Next up, this. Look, easy open. See, you get the little... You get just like the other one. You get the thing. Where is it? Easy. This is why I'm glad they add these, so that you can just open them really easy. I'm really, you know, it's just this kind of customer-centric mindset that they have. That's really good. Like look at the storage solution. Look at this. I can't wait to try that out. You hear that squeak? That's quality squeak. All right. Okay, easy open. There we go. There we go. Now look at this. Look at this. Now, first of all, I mean, you get so much. You get the most charming, most dramatic, best prancer. I know I'm going for that one. Sweetest, most huggable. Look at that. Most likely to save the day. And that's, look at this. This just has unicorns on that, but I don't care about that. Let's go to llamas. Where's llamas? There's no llamas? These are, that's, really? Aha. Look at this. See? Do you see how they reuse that? That's nice. So here you got the llamas. There we go. Most likable to save the day. See, it's like the same thing. but this one has the unicorn, and then this one has the llama. And you'll notice on here, really nice kind of lettering and all that, but this is still like rainbow sherbet, and this is still colorful and glittery. They did that everywhere. That attention to detail is what I'm really after. The coolest t-shirt pattern. Best party theme. Oh, sassiest. You know I'm going for that one. Okay, so purple, and what was that? What was the fluffiest? Ooh, I don't know if I want fluffiest. All right. Then look at this. You got all this stuff. You got the question mark ones, and then you have the different kind of question mark ones. So you got 2 different question mark ones. You got look. All right. You got horseshoes. See, again, attention to detail. That's what I like. And then you got these little I don't know. You tell me, what does that look like to you? What does... Make sure you guys can see this. Here, I'm going to zoom in. You guys need to see the detail. Okay. You tell me what that looks like to you. I think that looks like llama hooves. And if you said anything else, you're definitely wrong. That's llama hooves. Ever notice that llamas are always smiling? It's because they love you. Advanced to sweetest. Look at that. See? You go straight there. Keep this card secret. See, look at the strategy here. Look at this. Keep this card secret. Play it anytime. Unicorns aren't even real, so there's that. Remove any one unicorn marker from the board. You may not remove a marker from a locked stack. You see how this is like Monopoly on steroids. This is like advanced tier, pro grade stuff here. This is, llamas have 3 stomachs. Imagine all the cake they can eat. Or ice cream. Advance to the next claimed title. Follow the rules of that space. Okay, all right. I'm not going to spoil all of them. There's a ton here. You're going to have to discover those on your own. All right. Let's look at the storage tray. Here. Look at the... Do you hear that? Quality. I love the black. You guys know I love the black. Black is back. This is great. I love it because you can like hold all your stuff here. All of it. Goes right there. Fits nicely, so you don't have a lot of space. Well, except over here. You got a ton of space over here. But minus all the space over here, there's not a lot of space. All right, I'm going to zoom back out so you guys can see everything. All right. So, like, I like how flush it is here. And then if you disregard this half of the board, or this half of the box, it's like super flush. And that's quality. All right. Next, we have... Oh, look at that. See, that's useful because you can, like, totally, like... put this on your wall and make this look like you can even like X out the team you don't like if you want, maybe, or like draw a heart around the one you do. So it's Team Unicorn or Team Llama, and it has like all the branding and advertising you could want and all the legal stuff down here. It's perfect. You can put this like over your bedpost so you can just like look at it, or maybe like on your ceiling so you can look at it while you sleep and get good dreams. Okay, we're gonna save the minis for last. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Here is the board, guys. All right. Moving all that stuff. Moving it away. All right. This board, moving it away. Look at that. You know what's great about this? So often games try to be like complex or strategic or interesting. And when they do that, they get really big. And you don't want big. You want a compact, dumbed down version. Like that's what everybody's wanting these days. And so this is perfect because it could fit anywhere. You could fit this in like right on top of your car seat when you're playing it. Like it's perfect. So you have here, like, see, collect 200. And look at that. It's not even money. It's not even money. Look at that. What is that? I don't even know. It's pretend money. That's what it is. That's what it is. Monopoly money. Collect 200 Monopoly money as you pass go. And then you go fluffiest. And you get question mark. And then cutest babies. Cutest babies! Then you zoom ahead to the twinkliest eyes. Another question mark. But look at that. There's still jail. There's llama jail and unicorn jail. Don't go to jail, guys. Don't do that. But sometimes they still free park. This is, and you know what's also great is that there's just 2. I like that there's just 2. Just keep it simple. Again, I don't need like rules and stuff like that. I just want to play the game. You know, you just want to get in and have the fun. So you come in here and you got like your question marks and you got like your stuff and you're moving around and you're just grabbing stuff and you're having fun. That's what it's all about. All right, moving on. Love the color. And you know what? This is like super sturdy. Did you notice that? Look, it only pops up a little bit. It's just a little bit of pop up. Like not a whole lot at all. Just don't, as long as you don't put anything on here, It won't fall off. It'll be great. Look at that. Just the art. Oh my goodness. All right, I've been talking so much. I've been so excited. We haven't gotten to the tokens yet, guys. So in this version, they went all out and they modernized it. They did everything. They did it all. Instead of having like hotels and like little miniatures for everything, they said, let's get rid of all of that and just do cardboard punch outs. And you know what? I'm glad, 'cause that's what everybody was wanting. I remember I wanted to get another version of Monopoly. I was like, I don't want all those miniatures. I want these cardboard tokens. And look at that, double-sided. That's premium. Look at that. Look at that. You got this like nice off-center candy. That's so great. That's so great. Look at that. That's perfect. And then you have the rainbows too. Now, I don't know which one's which yet, but you know I will once I read the rule book. So when this gets reviewed, you know I'm gonna know what the difference is here. And I love the contrast here. As somebody who's colorblind, this is actually really, really nice. So I can see all the colors of the rainbow here. Even if it doesn't like it really follows the correct order, that's fine. I don't even care. Look at that, all of them. And they're great. They just pop right out. I mean, it's fantastic. Look at that. Great. All right. You know me. I gotta look at the rule book. Look at that. Look at that. Full color on the front. That's nice. Look at that. All right. Hold on. And you know what's great is they reuse the like IKEA instruction manual paper. Like that's super good of them. Look at that. Full color all the way. All the way color. Look at that. So you got what's the difference about Monopoly Unicorns versus Llamas? Again, choose your team. Claim titles. Mark your territory. If I don't want my kids marking their territory, I don't know who I am. Mark your territory. Get ahead with change chance cards. See, I'm just so excited. I can't. And you zoom ahead. You zoom ahead too. That's the thing. Look at that, all of it. And you know what? I'm glad this doesn't have index, because you know what that means? It means it's not that complex. I can actually understand it. This is a rule book I can actually understand. I might be able to actually play this game right the first time. First time for everything. I don't even need an index. I'll just know it. Perfect. Okay. I know what you guys are looking for. Again, you might be like, oh, but it's not a miniature, or it's not this. You know what? It's because who cares about that? This is where it's at. Look at that. Let's zoom in. Let's do this. All right. Now we gotta calm down for this. Let's start with the dice. Look at that. Now, some things I noticed right away. They're not rounded, so they won't roll as nice, and I like that. I'm really glad that they're just like they can almost, they're like almost sharp points, just so they'll just kind of roll however much they want to. I like how the pink is so bright that it's barely noticeable from the off-white that you also get, so it's not as, not as noticeable from far away. That's really good. But otherwise, I mean, this is, look at that, 2 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even count them. You can count them with your kids. This is great. Look at that, snake eyes. See, it's like a snake. All right, those are good. Let's give them a test roll. Look at that, a 4 and a 3. I don't know what that means. Moving on. Next we have, look at that. They got the scale right. I'm so glad that they have little tiny unicorns next to the giant llamas. I was worried. So many games, they do this thing where the scale's off. Like you get like the car next to the human, and the car is super tiny or super big, and the human's super tiny or super big, and if they were going to mess up anything, it was going to be the wrong size unicorns. So I'm really glad they made them super tiny. That's so helpful. All right, we got unicorns, we got llamas. Let's look at that. Look at that. Do you hear that? Look at that. If they're heavy, that means that they're good. That's how that works. All right, so let's start with the kind of mustard yellow looking llama here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's take a look. All right. Okay. All right, now you'll see here that sculpted mouth, right? Just kind of a hint of it. There's a little bit of a mold line, but with the amount of paint and varnish that they've glopped over this metal piece, it's barely noticeable, and that's really nice. And it kind of blends into every other kind of melted detail level here. But Look at that. Sculpted eyes, too. They stare right into your soul. That's great. They even have a little kind of hint of a nose. They got like an eyebrow. They have like their ears. I always thought they look kind of like horns. And then look at that. Look at that texture that's all washed out. Perfect. I love it. See, what's great about this, and this is, I'm going to have to adopt this in my painting. When you just glop over a single color like this, and it seeps into the ridges or the recesses. So the recesses are colored, and then the metal bits that are poking out are barely, tinted a yellow. It gives that kind of nice shadow effect. I like that. It's this natural metal sheen to it, and it's nice and shiny, so you won't be able to miss it the moment the lights are on and they're reflecting into your eye. And then they didn't bother with the part down here, and I like that. I think it's a waste to put detail where you're not really going to look, and nobody looks underneath these things. So that's really, really nice. That's great. And then you have this one. It's the exact same as the other one, except this one's actually, I think, almost a little bit... Look, see, the mold line is almost completely gone here, as well as the texture, and that's super useful. Because I don't have to deal with, like, getting rid of the mold line or anything. So I'm really happy that's the case. Sadly, they left a little bit of texture on here so I can see the mold line here, but I'm sure they can do better next time. And it looks multi-piece, too, because it looks like the head here. So this is, like, Awakened Realms quality here with the amount of pieces they did and all this kind of stuff. That's really nice. Look, you can almost tell that it has hooves here on the outside. Very nice. And then the little stubby tail. This is, man, I knew they were going to be good. I just didn't know they'd be this good. And you know what's great is they're so skinny that they stand up really well, and they're really hard to knock over. Like, you have to purposely, like, try and stand them up for them to knock over. And that's, I think, the best part of the whole deal. Okay, moving on. We don't care about that. We care about these tiny, tiny unicorns. Now, first off, I love the fact that they have a disproportionate head. I love that it's so big that they'd be top heavy and they just fall face first into the ground. I think that's helpful. That's probably why the horn's actually there. I bet it's like evolution there. Again, a little bit of a mold line. Sadly, it's because I can see the swirl in the horn. If they had filled that in with more paint, I wouldn't be able to see the mold line there. You do have the eyes here, and then a kind of a divot inside the face, like they were like their skull was punched in here a little bit. You see how it just kind of dips right in around the eye? They got two little holes for nose, and then no mouths, because as we all know, unicorns don't eat. And so they don't need the mouth. And so I'm glad they opted not to do that. A lot of times people draw them wrong. They draw the unicorns wrong, and they give them mouths. I mean, see, like here. There should not be a mouth here. They shouldn't. So right here, this is how it should be. And you got the ears. You like that? I love the stubby horn. It doesn't go to a big point. You don't want to have anything dangerous here. And then you got the mane. This is actually some high quality mane material here. This is like there's like 6-7 hairs here. That's nice. And then of course you got the stylized tail. Now you're gonna have to add the tramp stamp to the back of these yourself. So get your paints out and add the little kind of symbol on their butt cheek. And I think at that point, the unicorn will be complete. And you got different colors here. So you got purple, and then you got like baby puke green here. And then this one is kind of nice because it's got like a little piece here. Did this one have that? Are they different? No, they all have that. Of course they do. Of course they do. So you got this one as well. And these have a lot stubbier feet. That way they're not super top heavy, which is good because you wouldn't want them to fall face first. And their face is turned anyway. And then you have this like baby blue. Look at that, like a sky blue. And again, I know there's no texture here at all, that there's zero texture. But ideally, if they just globbed on the paint a little bit more, I wouldn't be able to see that mold line. But otherwise, I think this is really, really good. So anyway, I'm going to do a final kind of turntable here where you guys can see these miniatures in great quality. I'm not even going to compare them to garbage like this. Nobody cares about this stuff. This is where it's at. This is where we're going to have to look at. Look forward to the review soon. And if you like what you see, if you want to see more stuff just like this, be sure to subscribe. I definitely plan on doing a lot more of these. I'm super pumped to just take the channel in this new direction. I think if I can stand these llamas up, if I can stand all my llamas up in a row, as they say, and really, really go in on this, that you guys will be happy. So, all right, let's meet back over at the final turntable.